Doing this for a band gallery, doing a figure painting. Just checking the stream, make sure we're live and we're working before I get back to what I'm doing. Yep. Okay, awesome. And the chat is up. Cool. And I'll also be jumping onto a Ben's Instagram in a while. That's a little harder for me to do because it's on my phone behind me versus all the cameras that are out here. Okay. And my phone tells me that I'm painting live, which is good to know. It's always hilarious. Thanks, phone, for telling me that I'm live. Gonna get a couple different brushes here. Hey Matt, you made it this time. All right. Thanks for watching again, man. So as you guys can see, I've already done my underpainting. I did that this morning. That's what I'm discovering is not everyone's favorite part to watch. And plus I had a few things going on, so I'm like, okay, I can just do that on my own. This morning. Get that done with real quick and then jump back on. Jump back into the saddle again. Jump back. Okay, we got some hair. Where's our actual hairline? I suppose I can hit this with a little bit of lighter. Okay, today we're just doing the figure. I'm going to be adding to it more after it dries in about a week. Where's that? So this is just the block in. Hi there, Josh. Doing a figure painting today. So this will be, eventually there'll be some other cool backgroundy stuff, environment and such, but for now it's just the figure. Which is plenty enough to look at for the moment. Mainly portrait figure. She's going to be holding this great bit of fabric. Let's get some more dark in here. Some purple maybe. And maybe in an hour or so I'll jump on the old Instagram feed as well. Here's a core shadow. I'm sorry, you guys are asking me questions. Hang on one second. Let me adjust something on here so I can see what I'm doing. I'm having an art sale. Having an art sale. Hi there, Christina. Thanks for watching. We're having an art sale for my Lord of the Rings work on ChristopherClarkArt.com. This painting, it will be for sale through Abend Gallery. So if that's who you're watching for, you're welcome to contact Dave over at Abend anytime. For now, I don't think this one's any particular sale, but it is just available. I'm sure we'll make you a good deal though. As I've been hearing, my paintings are quite nicely priced. So, if you're in the market for a cool original painting, please check out Abend. And there, it's a little higher there. I've got any number of subjects, figures, cityscapes. Yeah, here's a hand, a couple knuckles. Do I do art for movies? I've done art of movies. I don't work for any of the actual movie publishers. I mean, I work for Lucasfilm and for Marvel, but in their fine art division, I don't do. I haven't done any concepting or production work on the movies themselves. I just do my own fine art, whatever ideas that I have, based on the stories that exist. See, here's a nose. I'll have to lower this eventually so I can get in here and get closer to this face. Get rid of that. Here's this plane. Just marking in where some things are. This hairline's a little taller, I think. There. Yeah. Okay, great. And then there's this fabric that's sort of wrapped around her waist. Yeah, I can do that. She's holding onto this great yellow fabric that's got a great reflection, glow to it. Here's the other half in this hand here. Any chance to paint some great fabric is always a good one. And then she's got behind her here. Here's her like hips. Some nice direct thrust wrinkles there that we'll get later. Yeah, so there's a little outline. Steph Bell, how's it going there? Thanks for watching. Doing a figure painting today. Let's see if I can block in. So yeah, a lot of the values are already set. I don't need to change those. I did that on purpose with the underpainting. Let's see if I can get this face a little more. I'm going to work on the face because that's probably the most important part of this piece right now. I'll see if I can zoom in digitally without having to move the camera because that's too tough, because everything's rigged up and I have multiple cameras pointing. So okay, let's see if I can get also get so many things to worry about. I can't get too close, or my big schnoz covers the camera. And we're going to start working on this lovely face here. Push that down a little bit. See, my underpainting is dry. I did it this morning, and I actually used acrylic because I quite like, see what color is this light. I'm going to make it a blue. That's actually going to be a warm yellow. I'm going to make this more of a blue, just to contrast it. Just for funsies. Nose. I'm basically just marking in planes right now. That might be a little lower, actually. There's the nose. Lips are kind of almost one plane with an interruption in the middle. And I think I might have something too low. Measuring something here. That looks like it could go just a tad higher. Yeah. I'm asking myself, really, not anybody else. Yeah? What do you guys think? Does that need to go higher? And then this could go a little higher here, this cleft underneath the lip. And then this chin could come forward a little more. Very pronated jaw. Could make this neckline a little longer. See, I'm correcting things now before I render them too much. Yeah, definitely a little longer neckline. Longer here in the jaw length. I need a little bit of I got 3 different mediums I've been using now just to try out some different stuff. So that does come past, and then here's this shirt line right there. Not Lord of the Rings this time. Friday, Saturday, Sunday is my next Lord of the Rings piece. During the week, this past couple weeks, I've been doing, anything else. And then we have the scheduled Lord of the Rings ones that we're doing on the weekends. So yeah, this weekend I'm doing a Lothlorien piece. If you're a Lord of the Rings fan. Okay, I've got her hair there. That comes right down through there. Past her. Traducción español. Let's see, you're clicking on the pictures of my art on my website, and the pictures gets bigger when you click on it. I cannot find the prices of your art pieces. You need to go to ChristopherClarkArt.com. That has all the pieces for sale. ChristopherClark.com is just my own personal sort of portfolio page where I've just put all my work on it. There's nothing for sale on that site. But ChristopherClarkArt.com is where all my prints are for sale. Or ABendGallery.com if you're looking for my fine art, like figures and cityscapes and things like this. Die-hard Lord of the Rings fan. Oh, good. Me too. Thank you. Yeah, please check that out. If you can. That'll be fun. Okay. All right, let's get some more color on here now. This is a nice red transitional color. Let's get rid of some of these. Yeah, there's a great orange. Transitional color in a lot of these. What I could do also is just darken in. I need something to have as a dark contrast. And there's hairs right there. That's better. Underplane of the nose. Here's this front plane. This is just barely a little darker on the lip there. Here's a nice dark. We can just do a purple or something. Here's an eyebrow, and that's very dark. It's actually going to be more like a green. Let's do that now. A little more of a green. And then here's this transitional color. I think I need to lower that eyelid just a little bit. Lost my light blue. A little lower there. Here's a little bit lighter of a sort of a, I don't even like to try to describe the color. It's hard to name colors. It's just I know what to mix to get it, but I couldn't name it if I had to. Yeah, her transitional color is almost green. People have such amazing color in their skin. I mean, everything has subtexture. Let's do a little more of that great orange. And this blue is a little brighter. And I guess I could hint at a nostril finally. ChristopherClarkArt.com. Let me type it in. Christopher Clark Art. There you go. Destiny, you're enjoying the Snape painting. Oh, nice. After all this time? Always. Good, I'm glad you're enjoying that. That was easily one of the most complicated paintings I've ever done. So I'm glad you like it. One of the best portraits I ever did, for sure. That one of Alan Rickman. There's that undercleft. And then here's a lot of sort of dark orange, purple-y stuff. Yeah, this is gonna be a block in plus lots of rendering. A little further on the chin here. I think I could go a little lower. And then here's this. Was that the mylohyoid muscle, I think? If we're getting particular. sternocleidomastoid. Let's get some white mixed into it for some reason. Yeah, this is going to be kind of a purpley green back here. Here's my sort of dark. Here's the temporal. Here's where that connects. Hi there, Michael. Thanks. Yeah, the textures are my underpainting that I did earlier. I quite like all that fun texture and color and stuff. A little lower on this nose. And then there's a bit of a highlight there. Need to find that. I lost my light orange. Well, good. Now I got a darker red I can use for this. And let's see this dark green, sort of purple color, hairline. Yeah, I love this green back here. I don't know where this is coming from. Suddenly I'm noticing it. Where is that? Here. Nice and transparent, because I want to keep all that cool stuff that I made. All that cool texture. Where's that shoulder? There, I figured I found that earlier. Let's fill that in a little dark. And she has some dark hair back here, which is a little more, almost getting some of this light glow. Yeah. Yeah. This is actually a very small face. Okay, just thinking about some anatomy now. Frontal bone. There's a transitional color. Let's get some more paint on that. We got a little bit brighter. For her eye. There's the eyelid. That's actually a little further back. It's not quite a profile, it's like a tilt. It's like almost a profile. She's tilted just a little away. I'm almost going to lose my light orange again. Sometimes I find myself doing the same face as the model. She has her eyebrows kind of raised a little bit. I think I'm not getting her forehead quite right yet. That's better. Just watched a short time. Thank you for sharing. It's inspiring me to return to the arts. Awesome, Paul. Well, I hope you do. The arts in general are a very cool, you know, career if that's what you're doing, mode of personal expression if that's what you're doing. Like, there's so many different things you can do with it. Can just be for your own enjoyment and expression and entertainment. And you know, if you happen to make a few bucks doing it, then great too. But I'm happy you're back. Paul's back, everybody. Yay, Paul. A little more of a nostril there. Where's my dark? Sort of brown, bluish something. Here's the indent of that other wing. There's a light green here. I think that's really helping me to show the color of the light. Yeah. Yeah, I'm using this green. That's kind of a fun color here. Okay, this needs to come down. Here, let's do this. I need my blue back. Down. Got my old fistful of brushes here. Super helpful for changing between a bunch of different colors at once. See, it's connected there through that light. Let's mix this transitional color there. Got to start softening some of those edges. Yeah, that's like a, ooh, what color is that? It's got a little bit of green in it. Here's this light. A little more on the front of the nose here. A little bit of blue. You guys might not be seeing all the colors that I can because it's just on the screen and it's a little further away, but there's a lot of fun colors in here. This plane comes up a little higher. This plane comes a little more forward. This is the underneath the eye there. Okay, let's start working on the mouth. I'm sort of just skipping around. Let's see if I can line up some of those. Okay, this could come up a little higher. Do a little triangulation there. Yes. Now she's got, let's put in a little bit of a front of an eye there, like she's looking ahead. A little more eyelash comes almost right to the front. And we need a little more of that sharp, nice zing right there at the front of the eyelid crease. Let's make that eye open a little more. These little tiny faces, man. 1 micron of a millimeter changes the whole expression. Let's see, looks like this plane is a little lower, the glabellum there. I was just admiring your glabellum. It's very lovely. Tell someone that and see what they say. You have a very lovely peroneus longus. I beg your pardon? It's the muscle on front of your shin. That's always a fun one. I'm sorry, what was that? Okay, I could soften this up a little bit. This is the inside of that eye orbit. This could be a little higher. There's that green again. Yeah, that's fun. Hi there, watching from Australia. Vicky, how's it going? Thanks for watching. This needs a transitional color. As you guys are seeing, this really skewed because you're looking at it from way on the side there. Hopefully it doesn't look too weird. This comes forward a bit more. And that angle is down a little bit. Okay, and this lower lip comes in a little more. And there's a little more of a light on the front of it. Definitely got a very pronounced border line there. When will I be reselling my Avatar: The Last Airbender? That piece is available. I don't have the actual address for that piece, but there's the website to buy the prints for that one. And I guess while I'm doing that, here's the website to buy my fine art. That Abandoned Gallery website, you'll have to look up my name because there's a lot of different artists they represent. But that's where the Avatar pieces are. This needs to be just a little longer. There's a shadow behind that lip there. This angle is a little lower. And here's where there's some more awesome green back here. And then she has a pretty low hairline. And let's make this a little higher. Cheekbone, oh, cheekbone is way higher than that. And pretty dark, there's a definite core shadow there. Same thing for this temporal bone right here. Boom. Let's put a nice hot orange here. And I can tuck this up a little further. All right, this could come up a little, just all the noodling. I think I'm about done noodling the face for a while. I can come back and revisit it. Start filling in some of the hair and the rest of the figure and stuff. Just want to make sure that's nice and soft here. Okay, this could be a little darker. I might need to just stand up and step back and look at it. There's a little bit of reflected light. Let's see if I can get that. It's too red. A little bit of reflected light there on the nose. Nice. This is from a photo you took. Hey Luke, how's it going? Yes, this is a photo I did with I did a photo shoot with a couple models in the fall. Sometime like fall, early winter this past year. If I do a painting like this, I'd safe to say I pretty much never use other people's photos. They're always my own. I do not like using other people's imagery. I think it makes for some very unoriginal painting. I've seen a lot of people do it. That's why one reason why I don't post my reference photos online. They'll say, "Oh, can you post your photo online that you used?" I will if it's like a cityscape or something, you know. Nothing super important, you know, but like when I have a figure like this, I work really hard to get really great figure references, and I don't just post those online for people to steal, basically, because I've seen it happen a lot. Like, no thanks. Makes my work a lot more original when there aren't lots of images floating around of the reference that people can use. As soon as someone else paints your image, then your picture is not original anymore. Then it looks, you know, who copied who? It's hard to tell. But yeah, this is my own reference that I took. This gets really dark in here because it's all this hair back here. She has a necklace thing on too that I want to get. And this comes back further. And a little more, almost a reflected light underneath there. She's going to be wearing a shirt that's cutting off there. It's going to be like a purple color. Okay, this could come out. Yeah, as I'm just looking at it, I see little tiny things I can adjust. This shadow isn't so big. The shadow of her nose. I should actually message this gal and tell her I'm painting her right now. She'll probably get a kick out of it. You're online. It's like you're famous. Yeah, I'll do that nice crisp highlight later. I'll make sure I got everything nicely ironed out first. There's the neckline. And this gets a little more green, purple, something. Oops. Still pretty light, but it's not so orange as it was before. There's the, that needs to line up with the ear. It is a little too far back right now. I suppose I could try to indicate that necklace right now. It's kind of fun. There's all kinds of fun colors in there. There's sort of a shadow behind it there. What is that, sort of a darkish red something? And then this nice gold color. Where can I use that for this? More yellow as it gets closer to the light. Yeah, sort of a yellow gold. And it gets really yellow. This brush isn't light enough anymore. Kind of yellowish, because it is a blue light. So a little touch of blue in there. And we can really hit that with some light. There's a gold necklace. this even a little orange back here. Awesome. Let's curve that in a little bit. Alright, let's hit that. Where's my... I had a nice orange, it's gone. Let's get a new one. Yeah, as I say a lot, I will easily spend as much time on this face as I will the rest of the body. Because the face is probably the most complicated part of the whole. And it says the most emotionally. If I don't get the face right, the painting doesn't make sense. There's these nice bright warm spots here and there. And let's hit some nice bright highlight somewhere, a couple of them. I just need to extend the value all the way to the lightest light I can get. Awesome. That might have been a little too harsh down here. Alright, now I can do some of this. There's a little bit of green kind of coming out of the hair. Hi, Rebecca. Strong, confident, and knowledgeable. Actually looks like a lot like my friend Lola. It's funny. This gal's name is Maddie, and I met her through another friend of mine. And I said, "You're interesting looking. Would you like to model for me?" So I did a little fun photo shoot with a couple people. I try to do more than one person if I can, just to get more bang for my buck, more time, you know. Yeah, this was a fun photo shoot. I usually just tell the gals to bring all kinds of fun costume changes and jewelry and stuff, and we just play dress up for the afternoon. The girls love it. A little more highlight here and there. And some of this highlight is actually more brown. There's a little bit of sort of a, it's going to be kind of a yellowish, greenish background. I'll do that part of the hair later. That's really, I want to do the skin tone while I've got these colors on my brushes. Which the next one would be this one here. Way too light. It's okay, we'll get it a little darker. It's got kind of a lace shoulder cuff. Oh, this was supposed to be my, that's okay, this can be. It's weird, some of these transitional colors are orange and some are green. Okay, now we got a great, here's some purple, a little darker. Nice core shadow there. Green. See, the rest of the figure goes so quickly once I've got the face down. That's just sort of how I roll. That's way too bright. So there's one arm. Here's a hand holding onto this fabric. There's going to be a ton of light coming out of this area right here, so. Here's the top. It's the end of the radius there. Here's this hand. Just blocking this in. This gets a little more red. And sort of darker in general. Here's the end of that fabric. Boom. It's kind of a little polygon. A little shadow on the fingers. I will render this hand better later. Hi there, Brittany. Is this Brittany from the Denver illustration group, or a different Brittany? Here's that end of the ulna there. And this all blends together. We lose that edge. And yeah, here's this arm. That's just sort of a dark value. This was my dark. It's got some green on it. That's all right. Let's hit some nice purple in there now, though. Let's get some texture on that paint. Just for fun. really dark. Here's the crease of the arm there. Okay, wrinkles. I need a new paper towel. And I need a drink. Hi there, Laurel. Yeah, this is, follow me on Facebook, follow Abend Gallery. The previous videos we've been trying to save for our Patreon page. So if you're interested in seeing all of those, you can subscribe to our Patreon, which has all of our previous videos, or really my previous videos. That's our Patreon page. Here's what I should do is, let's see. Here's my website on Abend Gallery. So you can see my fine art, including this piece here that I've got. And your cat is doing fine. Thanks, Matt. Good to hear. Okay, that's what I thought. This could be in a little more. Little longer chin line there. I'll just come back and soften some edges later. I can make that. I need to pull this in now. And then here's a little lighter on the old sterno. Sternocleidomastoid, one of my favorite muscles. That's this one. The line from your ear to your sternum. And you turn your head. And that is still, Jesus, I haven't found that yet. That is still pointing too far back. Hers is definitely much more upright, because her ear is right there. In fact, you can almost see. Where's it? It's a little higher. Little green. Come on. Is she wearing earrings? Maybe a little tiny one. A little tiny earring. Bling. Yeah, you guys are looking at this from away. It looks funky in the stream. She's all skewed, but in the actual painting, it looks much more accurate. It's because I have the camera way off to the side here, so I can actually. The background is great. Thank you. That's my sort of technique for doing an underpainting. Just bringing this neckline in a little further. these little tiny noodlies. Could hit a nice little red right here, just to soften that edge. A little darker. One stroke. Try one more. One there. One there. Let's do a couple little shinies in her hair. Little subtle tiny guys. There we go. How about a little bigger brush? Come over here, you. For this background, or not back, for the back of the arm here. A little more green, just to soften that color up a little bit. Same bit of color here for, yeah, I love this medium combination I've discovered. It's my own little cocktail. Okay, there's it's the old brachioradialis coming in for the win there. Olicranon, kabloom. Here's that curve proper. And there's actually a great purple in here that I don't want to miss. Okay, now this arm is going to be tough because again it's going to have some transparent light coming through it, so it's going to be tough to render. Yeah, because she's holding this drape which has a lot of light coming off of it. Here's a bracelet thing she's got on. I suppose I could turn on the Instagram now so they could see what's going on. I kind of wanted to get nicely progressed in the painting before I did that. Whoa. Let's get that cleaned up. So far you guys are the exclusives. I have not turned on Instagram yet. Be sure to follow me if you like my work here. Follow me on whatever streaming service you're watching. If you'd like to see more of my art videos, I stream here. I've been doing it a couple times a week for the past few months. It's a little bit of a... There we go. Now this will tell me where the edge of that bracelet is. It is here. That's where the edge of the arm is as well. can't see that. How about this? I'll finish with this bracelet and we'll turn on Instagram. Which will be weird for you guys because I'll have to introduce it again as I like turn around. I look at the other camera that's back here, which is my phone basically. But you guys know, you've been here the whole time. You're like, Instagram newbies. Here's a little bit of transition gold color. Who doesn't love some transition gold? No friend of mine, that's for sure. This was my highlight color and I'm losing it. Oh, I suppose I still got that. I just need she's got this cool gold bracelet on. How about this one? Need some nice dark shadow here. Let's get this perspective right. I know this is just a random piece of jewelry, but I still want it to look, I want it to be loose but accurate. That's kind of my thing. Loosely painted, but still very accurate. It's a tough combination. And then here's some highlights on this thing. It's got some cool sort of repeating texture here. There's a fun little bit of red in here even. And how about a bit of yellow? Sort of this dark orangey yellow. Bracelet, look at that. Okay, I've just got her shirt, her other hand, and this fabric. Yeah, I suppose I could do Instagram now. Let me, this is a chance for me just to take a quick little stretch too. I have to stretch and stop and break. Otherwise, I will regret it later. Ooh, that was fun. Okay, let's take a picture of this real quick. This is one of the things we offer to our patrons, is these process photos. So if you want to subscribe to us on Patreon, if you happen to see a link there, live. Okay, I'm going to do it like this. This is tricky. Hi there, everybody. I'm Christopher Clark. I'm here live streaming for Abend Gallery. Let me put in my tag here so you guys know who's streaming. Post, pin, comment. Okay, so that's my Instagram. And I'm going to set the phone up here. There we go. Da-da-da. Okay, can't look back at the phone too much because it's behind me and it kills my neck. So you guys can comment and I will try to look when I can. But in general, this is the 5th camera that I've got pointing at my easel, and it's really tough to move around and look at it all the time. So here's this shoulder. So you're catching me a couple hours into a painting here. Doing a lovely figure painting. That's her other arm. Let's do her shirt now. Since that's what I said I was about to do, let's do that. Let's get my nice purple going here. That is purple with a little bit of red and just a whisper of white, a little more. We'll do a little more white. I just want to see this purple a little more. It's a very dark value. Oops. Painted over a bit of my watch there. Whoops. Bring that back. Sorry there, buddy. It's okay, now it's got a little shiny on it. And this purple transitions to a fun kind of green. Here's a couple fabric wrinkles. Hi guys, thanks all for watching on Instagram and on Facebook there. I'm Christopher Clark, if you don't know who I am. Now you do. Alright. Glad we got that out of the way. But you're welcome to follow me. Christopher Clark Art is my own hashtag. This painting is available through Abend Gallery here in Denver. Doing a solo show with them right now based on smaller paintings. Here's some little touches of shadow. And then I will be doing another solo show with them based on, this will be one of them actually. It's a new series that I'm working on. I don't want to give away too much yet, because it's going to be awesome. I'm running out of room. I need to clear myself some room here. I need room for this fabric. It's all a lot of this sort of purpley Not that much purple. And some green. Oh, Viridian, you're so transparent. There we go. Yeah, here's this interesting sort of mélange. That's a French word. Means a mixture. I'm learning French right now, so I like using it when I can. And she has kind of a lacy shirt on. C'est très difficile de parler français quand je suis en train de peindre parce que mon cerveau, il y a beaucoup de choses à faire. Allez. So I try to not talk too much in French. Trop difficile. J'ai trop de choses à faire déjà. Here's sort of this more neckline up here. Yeah, I never quite. There we go. And then this fades. It's going to fade into sort of this environment. That's going to be tricky. And here's a bit of this lace. Sort of has a little bit of a highlight coming down on it. And a shadow behind the highlight. Okay. We'll do a little more of this sort of lacy texture. Kind of green, kind of purple. Lots of fun colors going on. Here's another seam. I love doing this sort of implied detail. Not actually painting any detail. It's really implied, but it's fun. Alright, now we're really going to get lighter in here. Yeah, that's probably pretty accurate color as I'm fading into this sort of area. Now I get to do more of this highlighty stuff, except it's a little more maybe pink. I need to describe this form a little better. Comes up right to the neckline. Got a little bit of purple in here too. There's some more sort of this lacy business. You and your lacy business. It's a shadow behind that lace. Here's a lace sort of cuff on that arm. Oh, we can almost see something fun, a little bit of this neck muscle behind the fabric, implying that it's more of a sheer color. I think because it was. A little lighter on this highlight. Could go a little lighter on this arm even. Okay, good. Now let's render this hand a little better. There's going to be two hands, of course. This one's holding some fabric. Well, they both will be. There's one knuckle. Here's another one. And then plane changes. Little bit of another knuckle there. Don't need much for this. And this actually is going to be I just need to show that hand. And you know what I should do? You know, show a little bit of this crease right next to the edge of the ulna there. Now, that's not the end of her hand, it actually goes into the fabric, otherwise it looks kind of small, because that's not the whole thing. This meaty part here, the blanking on the name. Totally blanking on the name for that piece right there. It's dumb. Name. A little more of a ridge, a little more of a curve here. Hypothenar eminence. Bam! Took me a second. I'm like, no, I suck. I know this one. had to turn my brain off for a second. This is a little further back. Yeah, this will read better when I actually have the fabric in there. Plus, this is going to be a bunch of background stuff going on behind here, so we won't actually see much of the hand. Kira asks, how long does it take for you to complete a painting from the glimmer of an idea to a ready to show? I don't know. Sometimes I can do it in a day, and sometimes it takes me years. There's paintings I had in my mind for years that I haven't had a chance to do yet. Or sometimes I have a sweet idea, and I can put it together, and I've got a wood panel ready to go, and I can bust it out in a day. You know, totally varies. So, definitely varies depending on so many factors. The feeling I didn't make that Olicranon low enough now that I see it. Yeah. So you just gotta leave an area and come back to it later. Do a little bit of a shadow, that way we can see it. This needs to be a little thicker as well. Again, there will be a lot of stuff going on back here. So this will be not as prominent, and the edge will be almost completely lost anyway, but I should find it now. That's the right thing to do. Even Dumbledore said, the time will soon come where we must choose between what is right and what is easy. But what is right is finding the edge now and losing it later. Now it's almost getting too long. Let's stand back and look at that. Yeah, that's good. There we go. That's what I was missing. That's just not long enough. Because this is still the metacarpals there. There we go. Not the phalanges yet. And this is all one plane. That's better. Plane change. Four Harry Potter prints. Oh, awesome. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, there's a whole Harry Potter series I'm working on actually. I did a Dumbledore piece last weekend. And I'm actually going to focus on doing a whole series of a portrait series of a lot of the characters. So definitely follow us online here if you want to see those. Here's a Here's another hand. A little bit of a highlight is going to be top of that knuckle. Okay. Okay, yeah, this is all going to be real light later, so I can't do too much dark values here. Here's a little bit of this crease here. And here's the fabric she's holding on to. Coming soon. Dumbledore is next up on your want list. Thank you. Yeah, if you saw it there. I'll post that again. Where to find both my kinds of work. There's my pop culture stuff. And here is my fine art stuff, which was including this painting I'm doing right now. So everyone on Instagram, if you're watching, I'm Christopher Clark. I left my hashtag pinned at the bottom there. You can click on that. Christopher Clark Art is my Instagram and Facebook. And this painting will be available from Abend Gallery. If you guys are interested. Just message Dave over there. He'll take care of you. They're currently doing a solo show for me based on smaller paintings of all kinds. A lot of cityscapes, honestly. That's sort of the thing that they like the most of my work. We're going to do some fun curly hairs coming out. Little light coming through. In fact, I was explaining something I totally forgot what I was saying. Getting sucked into what I'm doing here. A little more light coming through the hair is what I need. She's got pretty long hair. It comes down to about there. My cityscapes and landscapes tend to sell faster than figures. With the Fine Art Gallery, with Abend, they seem to. Although I'm doing some cool experimentation on subject matter here that I'm not disclosing yet, because it's top secret. It's my own sort of experiment. But hopefully I will find a way to merge those so that they can both sell together. They will both sell better, you know. Okay, thanks for watching on Instagram, guys, and on all the other platforms. Now I'm ready to do this fabric, which will be fun. Use some bigger brushes for this. Yeah. All right, I'm going to move this up a little bit. That should be fine for everybody, yeah. Just so I can get down here. Get down. It's going to be some great light in here. Here's fabric. Yeah, here's where the fabric she's holding, it's covering her hand a little bit. And there's an extra fold because of that finger. This back hunk of fabric here is brighter because it's more transparent. That's fun. This goes all the way down. Now I can add a little bit of transparency there. I gotta clean this up. There's so much dark purple on the edge of this stuff. It's just gonna kill all my yellows. Gotta keep your paint clean. Don't contaminate your other colors you're trying to mix. Okay, just organizing some painty paint. Yeah, I just gotta clean up. I've been done so much work on the dark areas with this medium that it's got purple all over it. And if I even look at that stuff wrong, it's gonna ruin my nice yellow mixture here. Okay. Here's the fun part. Yeah, this is easy. See, the face was easily the most difficult part of the whole painting. Now this is just fun. Big, giant, fun brush strokes. I suppose on, let me back this up a little bit now. Back that thing up. Since I zoomed it in so you guys could see the face, now that I've moved on, I'm going to move it out a little bit. There we go. Now you can see the whole thing, the whole shebang. So thank you guys all for watching. Listen to some funky jams in my headphones. There's a fold in the fabric right here. Now here's where I get funky jams. Oh. I can't tell you who I'm listening to because it's on my phone, which is broadcasting on Instagram right now. So here's this fun little bit. Nice little swag fold there. This fabric is not exactly the most perfect. It's more of a floofy, wrinkly sort of stuff. I don't know what you call it. Floofy. That's what it's called. Yeah, here's this. Definitely gets more yellow, as there's a separate fold there. Yeah, it's not like a more perfectly folded, creased wrinkle pattern that you would see on a typical kind of fabric. This is a little more of a wrinkly chiffon or something. I don't know what it was, but it was pretty. Very transparent. And it's got a sharp edge. We can do some of the sort of wrinkles in it. Thanks for watching, guys. Please follow me on Instagram or Facebook if you'd like. Christopher Clark Art is my my hashtag, and this painting is available through Abandoned Gallery. So just message anybody on whatever platform you're watching on. We can get you to the right person if you're interested. Here's where this direct thrust happens. Okay, now let's use a different brush for some of this darker orangey stuff. Maybe a touch of green, some medium to make it thicker. Yeah, here's where the nice economy of line there. Here's where I can darken this area here. I can show that one wrinkle. Yeah, now she's she's gripping the sort of wrinkly bit of fabric there. I always got some funky jams going on. Okay. Yeah, I'm almost done with this part of the figure painting. So I'm going to let this dry, then in about a week I'm going to do the rest of it. That part of the painting I will not be streaming. That's going to be a Patreon only part of the painting. So if you like my work and you'd like to see some of those exclusive videos, please subscribe to my Patreon. That's Amazing Art Expo is the name of the Patreon page. I can post a link there. You don't have to be a patron to buy the painting. This is available through a Bend Gallery. But if you want to watch the videos later, I'll post it on here. That's my Patreon. If you want to see the eventual finished stage of this painting, which will be pretty cool. I'm doing some unexpected stuff with these. Here we go, now she's holding that bit of fabric. I can soften that. Might be a little darker the whole way through. Yeah, I'll just lose that edge. Haha, that's how you do it. So here's where this fabric sort of stands out before it clings to her again. Here's a little bit of wrinklage. As it comes down and clings to her leg. I suppose I could darken that up a little bit. Not too much. Not much at all. Let's hit that with a little bit of medium here. Just to make this part read properly. There's the elbow. I can paint the elbow by not painting the elbow. And we'll lose this back arm edge and hair just a little bit. See, this is the subtle rendering that I can do with oil that I can't quite do with acrylic. And that does need to be darker than the fabric, so a little darker. There we go. That's better. Absolutely gorgeous. Thank you very much. Thanks for watching, guys. And now here, I can do a great purple. Yeah, this is fun to get real interpretive with the colors. Let's say, boom, wrinkle. And I'm kind of embellishing some of these wrinkles. I see them and I'm kind of reinventing them a little bit. There's a nice one there. Here's this core shadow. Again, a little bit Nice. Ooh, that looks good. I'm gonna do a little bit of, again, it's kind of this wrinkly fabric. It's not this perfect, smooth, crisp fold. It's a little wrinkly. Maybe we're gonna get a little bit of this action. Wonder where a guy like myself can find a little action. It's a little Beetlejuice reference for you there. An everyday Joe like myself. Did I have a light yellow? I did. How ruined is it? A little bit. Let's get some more on there. Okay, just about done with this stage of this painting. I can touch up here and there. So again, please follow me online if you like watching these videos. Christopher Clark Art is my hashtag. I am Christopher Clark, in case that wasn't clear. And this painting is available through a Bend Gallery. They have quite a lot of my work there, so please check out their page. They're doing a solo show with me this month based on a lot of my smaller paintings. They're smaller and hence very affordable. Yo, Thiz, what's up, man? I figured you would like this one. For some reason, I'm like, Ricky's gonna come on. He's gonna go, damn, bro! I called you. I called you out on it. Yeah, I'm leaving these hands unrendered because there's going to be lots of stuff happening behind them. I don't really want them too crazy detailed. But I have to wait for this to dry until I can do that. Thanks for watching, guys. I suppose I could do a little touch of, let's do something unexpected on this side. Let's do like a purple or something. And now for something completely different. A little bit of this purpley color. For some reason there's a purple over there. I don't know where it's coming from. But see how much more dimension that adds to it now. Now it's round. Yeah, man, let me know when you're coming out. You're driving or flying? The Jamaican barbecue is calling my name. Maybe one of these days we'll actually get some of their beef patties. I know we've been trying, and it never seemed to work out. A little more, just accents on some of the hair to just imply the volume there. Driving awesome. Yeah, man. Be fun to hang out. Okay, that's probably all I can do for now until I just look and think about it. Maybe I can do a small, tiny highlight on this eye. I'm like, am I going to regret this? to see a little. We can do a touch more of the iris there. Yeah, it's cool. You are just wow. Thank you. Love from India. Awesome. Thank you so much for watching. Please follow me wherever you're watching from. Okay, I think that might do it. I think, I don't know how long I've been on Instagram, but they're like an hour. So I'll end Instagram first because it's easier to look at, and then I can do the other videos there. So thanks for watching, guys. I'm Christopher Clark. Please subscribe. Christopher Clark Art is my hashtag. And then just message Abandoned Gallery if you're interested in this piece. This is halfway done, letting it dry for about a week, and I'm going to finish it later. So I have to let it dry before it gets finished. So yeah, so thanks guys for watching. Christopher Clark Art, please follow me, and we'll see you next time. Thanks guys. And share, and I'll have to type that in a second. Okay, awesome. Thanks guys for watching. Hit up Dave at Abandoned Gallery if you're looking to buy this piece. Thanks, Rebecca. Thanks for watching. Here's my Abandoned Gallery website. Here's my website to buy prints of pretty much every one of my paintings. Originals for pop culture, but prints for everything. And then here's our Patreon if you want to subscribe to that, and you can support our gallery that way. And allow it so I can do more of these cool videos. Yeah, cool. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Christopher Clark, and then Fridays when I'm doing Lord of the Rings. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So tune in for that. I'm doing a Lothlorien piece from Lord of the Rings. So yeah, awesome. Thanks for watching, guys. Take care.